Hey,
What's up?
not much. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good. Are you more awake?
Maybe. Hey, I didn't fall asleep last class.
That's good. I
Mason, you need to turn that stuff off.
No, you need to turn that stuff off, Carney. Get your arm fixed.
I can't.
Shut up, Carney.
Carney.
You know what? Everyone's coming at me at once. Mason, see what you started?
Carney.
Yeah, would.
I think it's a good thing that I started it.
Shut up.
Yo, Mason, look.
Everybody loves you, Carney.
Yo, Coda, look.
Bro, I set it up, and I don't know if this mic actually works or not.
What is that
We'll,
for?
we'll see.
I'm just eating candy.
Coda's got the gamer mic now.
Hey, Mr. Satel, do I sound good right now or not?
You sound
Cody,
great.
you sound amazing.
Do I actually?
Yeah, you sound really clear.
Okay.
Did you get any microphone?
Yeah. It's,
Awesome.
it's like an Amazon one. It's kind of cool.
Cody's just trying to
Yeah,
flex.
that's really clear. How much was that actually?
Like $60, and it comes with an arm and also legs, which I kind of want to put on it instead of the arm.
Yeah, the blue one I bought was like, so that sounds really good actually.
Brady, what's in the cup?
I got some water. I was drinking coffee earlier.
Also, it hooks into my Chromebook, so that's kind of dope.
It sounds good.
Mason looks like he's like you're having that distant dream of like a memory, and everything's back like fuzzy, but the thing you're thinking of
Yeah.
exactly. And he's playing games, but who cares?
Thomas.
Are you awake, Rhett?
Coda, get on Rocket League.
Rhett,
No.
you have breakfast?
Oh, I don't have my Xbox up. Oh, yo, check out the
Thomas
mini.
got a
I'm a
horsepower.
pro streamer
Probably should make some breakfast.
and all the monsters.
I want more candy.
I'm good, Brady, but thank you.
Rhett and Griffin look sleepy. Tom too. You guys need to wake up.
Just got up from nap time, Mr. Sotelo.
Don't you have a first period?
Yeah. Just good
That's
nap.
nap time. Where you
Okay, so
sleep
I
for half an
finished
hour in
the
between.
About Me thing. Where do we turn that in at?
You should be able to submit that in the Google Classroom.
I got one big question.
All right.
Yeah,
I wasn't here, so I don't know what I'm doing.
I recorded the meeting last class, and I posted that onto the YouTube playlist for the class. So,
So this basic web page, I'm supposed to do that?
yeah,
Uh-oh.
so you can
Mr.
follow
Satel,
along.
did you see mine or not?
I did. It looks good.
Okay, because I don't know if you looked at the comments.
Do I just write this on a piece of paper, like a
Did you
Google
get a
Doc?
comment? On a piece of paper?
I meant Google Doc, but
Oh,
Carney, what's the name of the class?
web design and programming.
web design and
Why
programming.
are you raising your hand, Gabe?
Yeah, wait, Gabe, why are you
How do you turn it in?
You go to the
Hey, guys,
classroom, you
I'll
click
raise
on
my hand.
the assignment, and then
Oh,
on the
My
right,
hand's
you can
going
like add a file, and
Alright.
then just add a link. And if you go,
Oh, okay.
to,
I didn't know. Alright, thank you.
yeah, and then if you go to REPL, there's a share button, and you can copy the link and then paste it.
Where's the share button?
Upper right, I believe.
Uh,
It's not a big deal because we're still going to be working on it. So
Mason, how's the games?
oh no.
You're losing 5-1, so I left.
Bro, my dog's going crazy.
what's your rating, Mason?
Oh,
Oh, we're only like gold 3.
bro.
What's that?
Only like gold 3.
I'm like wood 1.
Good one.
You guys ready to get started?
Crazy.
Technically, yes, but technically, no.
Yeah, give my computer a second, though. My computer's acting weird.
I think Brady's just acting weird.
Probably.
Oh, you got
Color
a fridge
right
back there, Coda?
what'd you say?
You have a refrigerator?
Yeah, that was my Christmas present, is to get a mini fridge, so it's pretty cool.
Does it have like
Wait.
Red Bull in it?
Pretty nice.
It does have Red Bull, doesn't it?
It looks like it's like a ninja fridge.
It's just a mini fridge, Brady.
Can you guys see okay? Good, good. How many people?
Michelle, I got a question. It's like, first
Yeah.
of all, did I turn my thing in last time right?
I'm not sure. It's not a big deal because we're going to still be editing it.
Yeah, so like, if I didn't, like, do I just kind of just like start a new one, or like, how do I like start a new one without deleting the old one?
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Do you see this little arrow by the little HTML5 symbol?
Yeah.
You can click that and you can click fork. And that, like a fork in the road, it'll create a new branch. So you have your master branch and then you have your fork. That's when in software, when they talk about forking, they're talking about like making a new branch, a new copy. When people work on software, like a website, let's say they're going to work on the Facebook website, they wouldn't edit the thing that's actually live. They would make a fork, and then they would edit it, and then they would merge those changes back into the master. So you'll hear the term fork a lot with software.
Is there a way like it's saved? Is it always saved?
Yeah, it should automatically save.
Uh,
Like it should, like as you type, just constantly be checking them through the cloud.
oh, I got it.
Kind of like a Google Doc. We should have how many people?
It's a bunch of people.
Yeah, we're missing 3 people.
Is Hunter in this class?
Yeah, when
What?
Who?
How's your hand, dude?
It's getting better.
We're missing Max, right?
It don't look that good, but it's getting better.
Oh, that's so gross.
We're missing Cameron, Max,
Yeah, it's called Be Safe with Knives, Don't Be Stupid.
Adam.
You're the one that fell on it.
Yeah, that's what I was.
I didn't fall on it, Mason. Don't even. I was cutting a bottle and I wasn't paying attention.
What,
And then
what were you cutting?
a bottle.
Yeah, that can't be easy.
Slit my freaking hand open. And my arm.
That's what's up.
Are we
That's
ready?
why I play with knives.
You know what? To say someone who has like 50 knives just around his room, that's bad.
Jared, why did you hurt yourself, bro?
Okay, Brady, we talked about this last time. We're not starting this crap.
Are we ready?
Jared, if you want, I have a container
Whoa,
of
you can't be
opioids I
saying that,
stole
buddy.
from a
You can't,
pharmacy,
bro.
and I'll give them to you for $200.
Stole from the what?
The pharmacy. I got some opioids, and I'll sell them to you for some good cash.
I have better crap than that they gave me. I ain't taking it no more. I don't like it.
But it's opioids.
Jared's becoming a big boy now.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
we're starting, you guys.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So one thing I want to show you guys is that you have your project folder here with all the files in it. When you go to a website, like if you went to like intel.com, you actually access a folder, basically like a space on the internet. And your computer will automatically look for an index file, and it will load the index file, and that's all it will do. So the index file, if you're going to connect to other files, your index file needs to say in it, oh, there's another file in this folder, access it. So, but by default, it'll only access the index dot whatever. So there might be an index.php, index.html, index.js, some index file, but that's by default the thing that your browser will access. So anything else that you want to be accessed, you need to have an index file that tells your browser to access the other files. But one thing you can do, just so you guys know, is you can click the little file here, and that can hide that, so you can have a little bit more real estate on your screen if you need that. Or you can pop it out to change which file you're looking at. Version control, we're not going to worry about that right now, or packages. But in settings, you can switch, instead of having like a side-by-side layout, depending on your situation, you might want to use the stacked. It's up to you. You might want to change your theme to light or dark. So the light theme looks like this, the dark theme looks like that. Which one do you guys prefer? Which one's easier for you to see in my screen? Is that better as dark or light?
Dark.
You
I like it dark.
Okay. Is the font
I like
size
it
okay for
black.
you guys? Like I like my coffee. How can you guys read the font on my screen? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then soft wrap, I would recommend that. So like if you type too much, that just means it goes down to the next line. It doesn't just go off the page where you got to scroll over. Yeah, that should be good. So just so you guys know, you can access that stuff there.
To be 100% honest, I completely forget how to get to where you're at.
Where I'm at,
Yeah.
this is just my project.
No, like the program that we like
Oh,
made an account or whatever. I don't
yeah,
remember what that is.
Repl.it is the website.
Repl? Oh man.
repl.it. Then you can log in. So like if I went to Repl,
Yeah, the issue's the whole login.
the login, you just click login and then you click the little Google G and then you can use your
I
new
thought I made a password. And I'm like, I don't know what the password is.
No, you just used your Newman account you hit the little Google G. And then once you're there, you can go to My Repls. And then, is that no, I think it's an unnamed. Noisy questionable exponents was my project.
Don't think I found the right one.
And then you'd have to hit run to see what it looks like. Are you guys all there? Good, good. Okay, so hopefully you guys have a project started where you're starting to fill out information about yourself, who you are, what you like, what your interests are, how you kill your time, who your family members are, who your friends are. Hopefully you got friends. I can be your friend if you have no friends. And hopefully you're using different tags like the heading 1 tag, the heading 3, heading 4 I'm using. There's the IMG tag or element, which you can put in the source to find an image. So I have one there, and I have one down below that links to some Nyan Cat Pop-Tart. I don't know what kind of Pop-Tart that is. I don't think that's
It'll look like strawberry.
I think it's
Yeah,
strawberry.
it's definitely strawberry.
Cherry is
Yeah.
like white with like
And
multicolored.
I think I got to where the right place, but I'm not 100%.
Do you have like about me?
No. Not even close. I mean, it's Repl IT, and then it says start coding.
Okay, so like if you're here, Jared, are you logged in?
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that part.
Like up here, does it have your name? Like some user?
No, let me log in really quick.
Click login and then click the little Google G.
Oh, I didn't. Too many steps.
Write them down, maybe.
It's got my name, and yeah, I'm there.
Then you should see My Repls, like a little folder that says My Repls. Click on that, and if you don't see it here, it might be an unnamed one. So you should have like one project probably at this point. So
Nope.
I've got like hundreds. So
I don't have any.
Do you have a folder called unnamed?
Nope.
There's
I was in
nothing
TLS class. Nothing.
Oh, then okay. Well, let me copy and paste my code for you,
Okay.
and then I'll paste it in the Google Classroom, and then you paste it into. Well, you know what? I can just share. I'm going to share mine. Copy, and then that's how you would share it with me when you're turning it in. And then if I go to the classroom, I will paste this here. So if anybody doesn't have, if you're behind or something, you can go to my project. Now, if you click that link, you're like we can we can co-edit. So like it's like a Google Doc where you can work on the same doc together. So if you come in here, you're going to be changing my project. So in order to avoid that, once you get into here and you're in my project, go ahead and click that little drop down arrow and click fork so that you can make your own copy. And then you won't be editing mine, you'll be editing your own.
So click on the link
Yep,
and then hit the arrow and go to fork.
yep. Fork my project.
How much did I miss last class?
Everything that we covered.
Of course. From my fault, I had therapy.
Peanut butter?
Huh?
Coda.
Hey, you gotta eat what you gotta eat.
He's got like this horse-sized bag of peanut butter M&Ms.
Sweet.
All right. Are you
It's still
here now?
loading.
Still loading?
It says REPL IT needs your permission to enable no. Oh, that's something else. Never mind.
I can see you got in here.
I'm loading still.
Did you fork?
It's not done loading.
You guys are having some heartfelt conversations in the chat here.
I am paying attention, Mason.
Oh, you want to see how you can make a heart? So here's something you can do. About me. Let's say around about me, I'm going to put 2 hearts. If you guys want to do this, you just type an ampersand, so like the and symbol, and then you can type hearts, and then semicolon, and that tells the computer
The hell?
to make a heart. So if I press go, I have a little heart.
I clicked fork, and now what happened?
Yeah, it said you left. I saw that.
Hey, where's that and
Yeah, it's
button? Oh, I found it.
unable
Never mind.
to wake up. We ran into an error.
Maybe click refresh on your browser. And then after that, I'm going to hit the ampersand hearts semicolon
But I think I have your stuff.
about me. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you were in my
Yeah.
project, and then you
I
forked
have it, but I don't know what I'm doing.
That's okay. Just follow along. What I would recommend, though, is that you re-watch the video from last time and follow along with that. Even though you have my code, I want you to understand it. So just follow along with the last class.
So don't change any of your stuff, or
No, feel free to change my stuff.
because it's already copied.
Yeah, you forked it, so now it's yours.
Got it.
So change it to your stuff, and but you can do that at a different time. Right now, we're just gonna do different things. Yeah, if you type, you can do hearts, spades, clubs, diamonds, diam, I think it's actually, or diams.
Simp.
Yeah, diams does a filled in. You can do spades, and or you can do clubs, which is how I always did the math club symbol. Right? So that's how you can do them. If you want to do different symbols, you can just do a Google search and you can type in HTML, code, character, whatever. And then you should see some page, and then you can see the different codes for various symbols. Different sites will have different symbols. So like copy would give you a copyright sign. Reg would give you a registered sign. You can do Greek letters like micro, really? It should be mu. You know, there's all these different symbols. Bull for bullet. Infin for infinity symbol. Dagger. So you got all these cool little symbols you can do. Anyway, But most of them are ampersand, something, and then semicolon. That's how you can get these different symbols. Okay. Infinity War. I'm surprised you didn't make a Star Wars reference, Brady. All right, are you guys ready to start?
Star Wars is overrated, Brady.
Now it is, yeah. I think so. I don't like anything new.
Yeah, the new Star Wars is terrible, but the old ones are
Dude, I
good.
wasted like way too much of my life watching the new Star Wars.
Tom, you also say the Matrix is bad, so
Dude, the
I'm
Matrix
careful.
sucks.
Yeah,
I don't know
Tom.
why anybody likes the Matrix.
No, the Matrix is good.
Ah, shut
You're
up.
not smart
Someone
enough to
else I'm talking.
understand the movie.
Dude, the
Tom.
first Matrix is like alright, and then you watch the second one.
have
and
a
you're like,
debate.
why the hell did I
Bro,
spend
the first
4
Matrix
hours of my life?
It just got
Like,
better.
it
after that.
sucks.
We should have a debate over this.
I threw gasoline on a fire, so you guys have to stop talking about it. Okay, so the first thing I want to cover is that technically what we have is like an improper HTML file. I was just showing you guys how HTML is a markup language, so you kind of just take text and you mark it up to give the computer instructions. I mean, when you go to a website, like let's say I want to go to, I don't know, let's go to Newman. I got it right here. So this is Newman's website. You know, it looks kind of like visual, but that's not actually what your browser gets sent. If I right click and I say view page source, this is actually what your browser gets sent. It basically is just given a bunch of instructions on how to produce what you see. So you can see all the stuff like family values, more than education, blah, blah, realize your potential, the picture that goes with it. So you can click the picture and see it all by itself. So, you know, like all web pages are just code, you know, like you're sent pictures in code, and then the browser uses those instructions to construct, according to your instructions, what the person should see. So that's how websites work. Where did it go? Oh, I'm on math memes, sorry. I'm a dork. Okay, to make it more of a proper HTML file, HTML files are all inside of an HTML element. So just like how I have an H1 element that wraps around my heading, and I have an H3 element that wraps around my subheading or subtitle, the whole page ought to be inside of an HTML element. So to make it proper, I'm going to drop a line from the first line, and I'm going to type, less than HTML greater than. And so I'm going to create the opening tag for an HTML element. And then at the bottom, I'm going to do the slash HTML element tag. And now the whole thing is wrapped inside of an HTML tag. It will make no effect, but this is what your browser's expecting. So when it navigates through what's called the DOM, the document object model, it really expects everything to be inside of an HTML element. Everything should be. That's called the root element. And then there's a couple of sections that things should be inside of after that. You guys got that? Okay. So really all HTML projects that you work on should start with an HTML element, and then everything should go inside of that. Then there are sections. So like as HTML evolved, like it's old, like it's been around since the 90s or earlier. So, and it's been evolving. So like as things get more advanced, people have changed the way in which they write the code. So before, that people were a little bit sloppier. And then as we've moved, advanced decade after decade, year after year, people come up with more organized, better ways of doing things. And they come up with, technically it can work the old way, but there's just more, there's just smarter ways of doing things that people figure out, and then it becomes kind of like an industry standard. So one thing, there's two sections, at least two, that that this document ought to have. One of those documents is called a head section. So this isn't a header, but it's kind of like a header for the HTML document, but it's called the head. So if you just type head and press enter, it will make a head section. And the head contains instructions for the browser, which it doesn't affect stuff that's on the web page that the user sees. It's like extra information for the browser. So like if you wanted to load in different fonts, you could do it in the head section. We'll do a couple things in the head section. So make sure you have a head section. And I'm actually going to press enter. And it will automatically sort of like create a space here and automatically indent so that you can start putting stuff inside of there. Does that make sense? Okay. I'm going to type a couple things. I'm not sure what REPL has built in, so I want to see favicon. No, it doesn't seem to. So if I do a link favicon, I'm going to do that one. I'm going to press enter. And there we go. That looks pretty good. So that automatically, I'm going to hide my little thing here so I have more space horizontally. It got rid of my indenting, so I'm going to re-indent. But
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, how did you get all of that again? I did link Fabricon and I didn't get the whole thing.
Yeah, I just did link, and then I saw the link favicon.
Oh, okay.
And I clicked it, and then it should do that. And then I just pressed tab a couple times to indent it. Are you guys good with that? Okay, the favicon, do you see up here in my browser how there's these little icons that represent the web page that you're at? That's a favicon. So I don't know how it got that name, but when they talk about favicons, they're talking about those little icons in the browser tabs. You're not going to see it on this REPL preview, but if you click this button here that says open in a new tab, and you see your page in a new tab, your favicon would appear if you pick one. So I'm going to do an image search. I'm going to type in Google image. I'm using DuckDuckGo, so I can do this little exclamation, it lets me search more easily. I'll do favicon. I don't know. Let's see. I'm just going to type in logo. Maybe I'll just use the word logo. I mean, you can use whatever you want. Twitter, just pick one. It doesn't matter. Now, normally you don't want something that's so massive because you don't want your page to take forever to load this tiny little picture. A MasterCard, I don't know what I like here. I'm just going to go up and use that logo one. This one, I guess. So I'm going to click on it. And then if you click on it, you'll see like a little loading bar for a second. You have to wait till that's finished loading. Otherwise, you won't copy the link properly. But once you've got it loaded, you can right click on it, copy image address or copy image location, depending on which browser you're using. And then in your page, your REPL page, where it has the H reference, the hyper reference, that's the link to your icon. I'm just going to paste that location for the image there. And when I run it, I won't see any difference. But if I go to the one that I opened in a new tab and I hit refresh or F5, I now have a little logo up in my browser tab.
Where do you put it again? That link?
Inside of the quotation marks that go after the href equals. That's your reference, your hyper reference to the location of the asset.
How'd you get your browser tab at the top?
Over here, do you see how it says open a new tab?
Oh, yeah.
I did that, and then I opened it in a new tab. And then once I changed it, I had to refresh this page by hitting F5, and then it loaded my little logo. Did you guys get that?
Mine's like taking forever, so.
Okay. Anybody
Yeah,
else?
my website's taking forever to load. Must have a lot of code.
No.
This is all
REPL's
confusing.
kind of annoying. Like REPL like kind of updates periodically. So like every half hour, I don't know, every once in a while, REPL will kind of be like super slow, and then after a couple of minutes, it comes back. You
I'm
just
just
have
kind of lost.
What are you lost at?
Mine's saying
That's a good point. I don't know.
Did you do the link favicon thing?
I don't know what the heck to do there.
How about everybody else? Did you get an icon?
I don't know because my thing won't load.
Stupid thing.
Did you refresh it?
Yeah, and it's saying the site can't be reached.
Darn.
Mine's just taking a while too, but I put it in the right way, so hopefully.
I think I put mine in the wrong spot. So could you go back and show me like where to
Yeah,
put?
yeah, I'll do that again. Okay.
Go from stage 1.
I forgot.
All right.
Is it link address or image address?
Copy image address.
Huh.
All right. So, do you have a head section, you guys?
Good point. No.
Okay.
I do.
How do you
So
get said
if you
section?
didn't have a head section, you're just going to type head and press enter.
Got it.
It'll give you a head section.
I got
And then
2
you
of
want
them.
to go. Yeah, you want to. That's you have an opening tag and a closing tag. The closing tag has slash head, so it's kind of like 2 slices per
I want
song.
to enter between them to space them out so I have something in between.
Yeah, see in between those 2 pointy brackets there. You
Yeah.
want to press enter, and then it should do something like that for you.
Okay.
And you can think of head as like the top part of the bun, and the slash head as the bottom bun. So things go inside. You sandwich things. And then you can type link, and you want to choose the version that says favicon. So type link and then click this one that says favicon. And it gives you this.
Hold on. It's super slow. Heads disappeared. Got it.
Control Z. I don't know.
They just disappeared.
Control Z will undo. You might have had them selected when you started typing or something.
So link favicon.
Yeah.
I clicked on that.
Okay. And now you can do an image search and find a little logo. Try to make it square.
Image search in here. Or just go find an image.
Yeah, do a new tab, like open a new tab and type in.
Find an image.
Yeah, I typed logo. And
I'm gonna
then,
find a turtle.
okay, turtle logo. You want it to be kind of a square image though. Otherwise it'll look smushed. Like this wouldn't be good. It's too rectangular.
So even if it, I found one.
Okay, then once you have one, you're going to right click on the picture. You're going to
Yeah.
say copy image location or copy image address.
I have copy link address.
Don't do that one. Do image address.
Did that.
Okay. And then go back to REPL.
Okay.
And where it says href equals, and then in quotes, there's the favicon.icon.
Mm-hmm.
Don't delete the quotes, but select the stuff that's in the quotes, and then Control V to paste.
So
then
select favicon that's in the quotations.
Yeah.
Control V.
Paste.
Yeah, and then when you click, I don't know what else to do now. What?
Then once you've got that, you won't see it here, but do you see where I'm hovering my mouse over here by the open and new tab?
Mm-hmm.
If you click that, it'll open your page in a, I'm going to go back to the way I had it. There we go. If you do that, then you'll see your page on its own without the REPL editor.
Hold on.
And it should have a little picture. up
Can you
here.
copy and paste it back into the, like how you did it? Because I'm not getting that on the little side.
What's that?
I said I'm not getting that. How did you get to that page is what I'm asking.
Do you see this here? Open a new tab.
Yeah, you open a new tab.
Click that.
Yep.
And then it should open up your page, right?
It's loading, so.
Okay, it might be slow to load. But once it loads, you should see a little picture up in here in the tab. You should have a little icon.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, we'll go with that
If
one.
it's not loading, just look at it later. We'll just move on for now. Okay, now, right now, my website, if I hover over here, it says noisy questionable exponents dot causality dot blah, blah, blah. And you can see that it says noise, like if I had this as its own thing, you would see that it's kind of like an ugly title. So what you can do up in this head section, you can do it before or after. It's just anywhere in this head section. So I'm going to come after head and press enter. And I'm going to type title and press enter. And that'll give me a pair of title tags. Now you can change what it says up here by typing inside of the title. So this could be Ryan's page. And if I run that, it won't say it up here, but if I open in a new tab so I can see it on its own, it now says Ryan's page. And I have a logo, and I controlled the title of the page.
How do you do that again?
You just need to make a space here and type title and press enter, and you'll get like a pair of title tags. And then inside of the title tags, just type what you want it to say up there.
After I typed the title, it didn't change it up. Is that because it's not loading?
No, you'd have to open it in a new tab in order to see it. And then it should show your picture and it should show your title. Is that good?
Maybe.
If you're not sure, that's okay. Just keep following along. And
Yeah.
Mr. Stell, my site's still not working.
Is yours just loading too?
you can check it later. Just is this working though? Can you type in your project?
Yeah, that's working. But
okay.
the site typing, I don't even know if it's working though because I can't see on the site.
It's not a big deal right now, honestly. I mean, we're just changing little things up here. It's not that important right now. But I just wanted you guys to know.
Joe's total didn't get the name came in on the tab. It said it couldn't be reached, but it didn't take the title.
Okay. Well, we'll work on that later. Okay.
Dang it.
Sorry. We're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how you can. The head section kind of handles things that are not on the website itself that you look at. It's kind of like extra stuff. So this right now handles what goes up in the little tab. Does that make sense? Now, all the stuff after the head section, so if I come after the head section, I have all this stuff that I put on my webpage. In between, I don't want to include the HTML tag, but all this stuff should be inside of what's called a body tag. So I'm going to open a tag thing and type body. And then down below, after all my website stuff, not inside, don't grab that, but then do /body so that your whole page is inside of the body.
Wait, where did you put the first body?
Right after the head.
After the second one or the first one?
The second one.
So you just body enter?
No, well, you can do that, but if you type body and then press enter, it'll give you a pair of tags. So then you'd want to press Control X on that one and cut it. And then you want to put that at the bottom right before the HTML closer tag.
So it's okay if I do body enter and get two and just delete one?
Yeah, you can delete one, delete the second one.
And then I put the same thing, but the closing one?
Yeah, you want the /body right before the /HTML.
Got it. I don't have /HTML, by the way.
Then you want to do that.
Do I just /HTML? I'm assuming.
Yeah, you can do it just like you did the body.
Didn't go blue. I messed it up.
You got to do the pointy brackets. So like less than and
Do I want the closing one or no?
yeah, you want the closing one down here. You want the opening one at the very top.
With the very first thing?
Yep.
Man, this stuff's confusing.
It's tedious, yeah.
It's very tedious.
There's a funny quote about computers. It's computers are like Old Testament gods. Lots of rules and no mercy. If you type
Oh, I
something,
believe in lots of rules.
yeah, and if you type something slightly wrong, it kind of breaks it. So,
That's stupid.
well, it does exactly what you say. So if you type something wrong, it falls apart.
True.
Uh, all right, so I want to show you guys a couple of things. So right now you have this image. I have an image here. Do you guys all have an image somewhere on your page?
No.
Nope.
Nobody has an image?
Wait,
We're all-
what's your image?
Yep.
I have an image.
You have an image? Good.
I have an image.
I'm not special.
I kind of forgot how to put it in.
I
I
got it.
just wasn't here.
I have an image of Carney's face.
Seriously?
You can type in IMG and press enter, and you'll get an image tag. You don't really need the alt thing, so I'm going to just take that out.
IMG anywhere?
Yeah.
Man, how do you even find things in here? Like, get rid of alt and all the parentheses, or well, not parentheses, but
Yeah, you can get rid of the alt equals and then the quotes. You can get rid of that, but leave the source, src equals, and then the quotes. And then you can do an image search for anything like ducks.
I know there's a picture of Coda. I'm gonna go get it.
Okay. And then once you find it, you can right click on your picture once it loads, copy image location or copy image address. And then you can paste that inside of the quote marks. And then you will have you'll have a picture. So now I should have,
Coda, I found it.
well, my picture is kind of not loading.
So the same copy image address.
It's just over here. Yeah, I've got a huge duck. Look at that duck.
I have a bird.
Wow. Okay. So get an image.
Yep.
You have one on your page now?
No, but so I just. Alright, so I copied the image address and then Control V.
Inside of the quotes, yeah,
Oh, inside the quotes.
of the image tag.
Oh man, that's a lot.
That's okay. Press run
Where's run?
at the top.
It says stopping. Please wait. Is that good or bad?
It's just taking a long time to load.
All I know is I put that image in, and there's about 50 lines of stuff, maybe more.
It may not work, but that's okay.
I broke it, guys.
Does everybody else have an image? All right.
How do I make the image smaller?
I have an image.
All right. There's a couple ways that you can make it smaller, okay? I'm going to show you one way, and then we'll undo that, and then I'll show you another way.
Wait, what do you want me to do?
Wait.
Just sit tight? Got it.
Yeah. If you can't load your image, then don't worry about it. We'll just, jump back in when we move on to the next thing.
Okay.
Just pay attention to what we're doing. So I've got this tremendously large duck image, right? And maybe you guys have a picture that's way too big. Here's one way that you can, this is the older way of how people would style things. This is called inline CSS. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. It's a different language than HTML. So this is a language. So there's two languages that you have to know minimum in order to make websites, really. And really, at least 3 is really what you need to know to start programming. You kind of need JavaScript too. And that's a minimum. So, but this is CSS. So if I go inside of my image tag here with the big duck, I want to go right after the IMG, and I want to hit space, and then you can type style equals and then quotes, and now we can style the image. So one thing I can say is I can say width semicolon. I'll say 250 px for pixels. And then if I run that, my duck is much smaller. But if I set the width, it'll automatically adjust the height to be in the same aspect ratio. Did that work for you guys? So just inside of your image tag, this is called an attribute. Style is an attribute, and you set it equal to width semicolon 250 pixels, and then have that in quotes. Are we good? Yours didn't work, Coda? Do you have a picture at all?
I got it. We're good.
Okay.
Like I got a picture, but like yesterday when I did it, like or it was 2 days ago, whatever, don't matter. But first of all, my like the link it put in is like so long. It's like really long, and also like when I was trying to put stuff past it, it would just go through it kind of.
Yeah, I counted my lines. I have 61 lines of link.
Okay, here's a couple things you guys can do, okay? If I do an image search and I right click and I say copy image location, I'm probably going to get something that's like a Google search.
Wait, you said a location or address to copy?
Well, in Firefox it says location, in Chrome it would say.
Okay. Because I was like, if I said the wrong thing, that explains a lot.
No, I'm using Firefox, so mine uses a slightly different word. But if you click on I guess you could say view image, and then it should show the picture all by itself. And then you could just copy what's in your URL up here in your address bar. You could just copy that, and that would shorten it. It should be shorter.
I don't have a show image.
View image?
Or is it open? I have open image and new tab.
Yeah, do that. Do you have your picture all by itself?
Nope. Yep. Never mind.
You got it?
It's still very long.
Well,
So should I go in and delete the?
Well,
delete
if
the old stuff?
it's very long, copy it. Okay, just come up here and Control C.
Give me 2 seconds.
And then you can go to the site bit.ly.
Oh, bit.ly. Yeah.
Then, go ahead and paste your link into here.
Into where?
There's a box down. If you scroll down a little bit, you can paste it into there and click shorten, and it will give you a shorter URL.
Oh my! I went from super long to itty bitty.
There, copy the itty bitty one, and then paste that inside of your quotes.
So get rid of the old thing.
Yeah, all the stuff in the source.
Oh, that's a lot.
Well, that actually should go here.
How do I backspace one or whatever?
Backspace? What do you mean?
No, like how do I go like reload? Okay, undo in this.
Were you guys able to shrink your image then? Okay. That's one way to do it. I also have this Discord thing, which is too big, so I'll do style equals, I don't know, 350 pixels. Oops, I'm sorry, width, colon, 350 px. And then run that, and now my Discord thing is smaller. My Nyan Cat is fine.
My website finally loaded.
Sweet.
Good. Do you have a little favicon in your title?
Yeah.
Good job.
I'm
Yeah.
really confused. It's all sorts of messed up. I'm just gonna redo the whole image.
All right. Okay. So this is when we did style in here. This is kind of like an older way of doing it. This is called inline CSS because we did it in line with the thing. There is now, if you look at the project folder, you'll see that there's a style.css file. We could link the index file to this CSS file, and that's normally how it's done. And this is called an external CSS. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to do a different method, which is called embedded CSS.
I got one question.
Yeah.
Do you want me to hit run again or no?
Yeah.
Please look.
All right. So
It's my birdie.
you got it?
Oh god, it's really big.
You got a big bird?
Yep.
So do you see where your IMG tag is, your image tag?
Yeah.
Right after image, hit space, and then you want to type style equals, and then
I
in
have two
quotes.
IMGs.
Well, in each of them, if they're too big, just do style equals, and then in quotes type width colon, and then like 250 px for pixels.
So
And that
in
will-
between the image and the SRC?
Yeah, well, it just has to go somewhere in that tag. So inside of the pointy brackets after
So
IMG,
style enter?
the style just style equals, and then in quotes type width colon 250 px, and that'll shrink your picture.
You might have lost me.
Just
You said two.
it's on my screen.
Got it. I did that and the picture's still ginormous.
Well, click run.
Oh. Someone's giving me a phone call. I'm busy.
Yeah, you are. Come down.
It shortened it to where I can see his branch, but he's still pretty big.
Well, change the number. Just figure out, play around with the number until you.
I don't even know if I'm doing this right.
I don't know.
I don't either.
So come down past the body, that closing body tag, still inside of the HTML, and go ahead and type style and press enter. And this will create what's called embedded CSS. Inside of here, we're going to press enter inside of the two tags, and that'll let you type inside of the style tags. Are you guys able to do that?
So style, I'll do that way. Style goes anywhere.
It could go anywhere. I like to do it after the body is closed so that you have everything on your page and then you do the style so that all loads hopefully.
It's okay if
then-
it's, I don't know, it can't be past HTML,
Yeah, don't
can
go
it?
past HTML.
Got it.
But then just type style and press enter and it should give you two tags. And if you go between the tags and press enter, it should give you this kind of an arrangement. Now, the way CSS works is that you are able to grab things. So you type something. So like if I wanted to get my title, I would type H1. If I wanted to get all the paragraphs, I would just type P. I don't need the pointy brackets. CSS doesn't use the pointy brackets. But I could affect images by typing IMG. I could affect subtitles by typing H4. I could do list items. What you do with CSS, I'm going to change the background of the whole page. So I'm going to type body, and that tells the computer, grab the body element. So I'm grabbing body, and then I'm going to type a curly bracket. So if I just hold shift and above the apostrophe, shift, that button will give you a curly bracket. And when you type a curly bracket, it should automatically give you 2 curly brackets.
Got it.
Did that work for you guys?
Yes.
Okay. And then if you press enter inside of the curly brackets, it lets you type inside of the curly brackets. The curly brackets enclose your instructions on how you want to style the body. So you type body to say, I'm talking about the body here. And then in the curly brackets, you say what you want to do to the body. The body, all the elements have almost like the same type of attributes. Coda. School appropriate, please.
Everyone's cameras are off for me.
Same. I can't see it.
And I can't turn mine back on. It says unavailable.
Yeah. When I'm presenting, I have 2 screens, so I can see you guys, and I'm.
Cody got busted.
What? I didn't even do anything.
Got him.
I want to hear it.
You did plenty. Okay. All right. So what I want to do to the body is I want to change the background color. So all I got to do is say background colon, and then don't stop.
Red.
Background colon, and then I'm going to say pink. And then if I run it, I now have a pink website.
Or a neon cat.
That's right.
So you put background, you type background.
Yep. Inside of the block of code, that's the curly brackets.
Would maroon work?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, what if the word background's a different color than yours? Does that matter or not?
No. Well, I
Okay.
mean, are you inside of the curly brackets?
Yeah, and like the background, it's like red. I don't know why.
Are you on the light theme or the dark theme?
Uh,
Oh, I'm in a
oh
white.
no, I'm on the light.
I think it's just your theme.
Okay.
Oh,
Maroon's ugly.
Alright,
I'm not going to do that.
Change the
I
dark.
wish I could get my image to work so I could see this.
How do I change my theme to black?
Yeah, I'm not getting a different color.
The settings. Go to
If you
settings.
go to the gear,
Or
there's
blue.
theme, and you can change it to
Cool.
dark. See,
Alright.
light it is
Which gear?
the gear on the left.
And I'm tired of white.
Yeah.
There's theme.
Oh, I can mess with everything.
Try not to.
That's where there's no fun.
I could say I want it to be red.
No, blue's better.
And then do you see how the text is kind of like not easy to read?
It's
Like if
okay, but
If
yeah.
I did like, let's say black, I can't see my text anymore, right? It's still there, but I can't see it, right? So what I can do is if I type color, colon white, or maybe I'll do pale yellow. I don't know if that's something.
Font colors.
I guess it doesn't have pale. Light yellow, maybe?
That's kind of racist.
I'll do ivory. Ivory.
Ivory's not racist. It's only elephantness.
White is.
Dude, you can't be saying these microaggressions around me. Just stop.
You know what, Brady? Does
Wow.
your opinion matter in this computer world? No.
So yeah, background will set the color of the background. Color sets the font color. So I chose ivory. You could do lime. You could do orange. Whatever you want.
Can I
Makes
just
sense.
leave mine the way it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do if you want so like if I refresh my thing here, you'll notice that like everything's pushed to the left, everything is left aligned. We could say if in the body, you could type text dash align
Yeah, my background didn't change.
and then type center. And if you run that, everything will be centered. If you prefer
Yeah, my
that.
background's still white, even though I told it to be blue.
Did you type body and then inside of curly brackets, you type,
Yeah.
Did you spell background correctly?
Yes. I had to check.
Colon, blue, semicolon?
Yeah. I'll share after class. Can I share my screen and see if I'm doing anything wrong?
Yeah. Well, why
Okay.
don't? Yeah, that'd be fine. How much more time do we have?
We're like 5 minutes.
No, we have like 1 minute.
Yeah, we're past
All
11.
right,
Let's
great.
All right. We're gonna have to move quicker next time, Jared.
Yeah, Carney.
But
Sorry, I
all
was
right, that's good for
behind.
today. So just save your projects. We'll wrap this up next time. And,
I don't know how to do that either.
well, your projects should automatically save, actually.
Oh.
So you can just close the window. All right. Well, that's good for today. Are you guys following this? Is this making sense? Any questions?
I've been following along and I have like no problems, so it's going.
Yeah, I'm pretty good so far.
Good.
I actually understand it. I'm just a little lost
Okay.
Doesn't make any sense.
because I missed the first day.
Yeah, that's true.
You're
So if I were you, I would make a new REPL. I would follow along with the last class video, and then hopefully you'll be better able to follow along. Sometime over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you guys have a great rest of your day. Actually, have a great weekend. I don't know if I'll see you. I'll see Griffin
Thank
Don't
you.
we have
Great.
Friday off?
next week
Oh,
So yeah.
and Monday. Yeah. See ya.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
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 Bye, everybody.
So can I share my screen and see if I'm doing?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Um, I think
Just
Cameron
go on.
Douglas is asleep.
There you go. Yeah. Good.
You see this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can actually share your project. You could, hit share, send me the link, and then I can actually, just like a Google
Yeah.
Doc, edit it with you. But
I could do.
Okay.
You see this code and everything, right?
yeah, I see it. So first of all, in your image, the first image you can delete. The first whole image thing you can delete because you don't have. Oh, actually, you do. Do you see how it says lik discord.png?
Yeah.
Get rid of the lik.
Why is that in there?
And then underneath that, do you see
Yep.
how it says style? And you don't actually have two quote marks there. You have an apostrophe and a quote. So do two quote. There you go. That's what I mean by lots of
So what-
rules of mercy.
Oh, now I have 3.
Delete one of them.
Oh gosh.
Maybe the last one.
And now I have 1. I got rid of him.
Go after the first one, and then try to do it.
Now I have 3 again.
Delete the last one. The last one. The last one.
That was the last one.
That was the first one.
Oh, I'm doing. I thought you meant like to the left.
Delete it. Delete the last one.
Yay.
Now inside, type width, WIDTH,
Yeah.
colon.
Where's Colin at? Nope.
It's above the
find-
slash. Shift. It's right
Oh,
after L.
semicolon.
There you go. And then type 250. That was right. PX. And now hit run.
Please wait. Hey.
All right. So your Discord thing is really big. Your bird is now smaller.
He's
But
AB.
so just like how you did style equals width 250 pixels, you can do the same thing for your Discord image.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that right now, but that's what you would do to fix that size.
I like that size.
And everything looks like it's working.
So I did have the color right. I just didn't have the right parentheses up here, or quotations or whatever.
Yeah, you kind of broke it, but yeah, you should be good.
So this homework thing,
Yeah.
the
You don't have to turn it in right now because we're going to finish it up next class.
basic web page. This is this, right? The basic web page.
Yeah. Yeah. It was more from the first class and you weren't there, so don't worry about it.
All right. So like I'm looking at this and it says like favorite colors green and blue. I have that, but foods I have sushi and squid. It's doubled.
Yeah, you typed them like tags, so they shouldn't be. They should just be like words, like green and blue are. You have one extra little tag there. That's okay. Now, yeah, just don't press enter. Just, yeah, there you go.
Then I have to hit run.
Yeah.
Sweet. Oh, it's an extra tag. Whatever. So it auto saves.
Yep.
And I'm assuming I'm basically all caught up.
Yeah, looks good. I think you're
So
good.
I can just exit out and be done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have a good day.
You too.